Hello all, this is Scott Grove of GroovyMusicLessons.com. Just wanting to remind you guys, do not forget about one of the best guitar makers ever on the face of the planet, Mr. David Anderson. You can go through all my videos, you can just put in Scott Grove Anderson. Okay? Just put that in. I'll put a link below to get a hold of him, but just put Scott Grove Anderson, A-N-D-E-R-S-O-N, and check out my full reviews of a few guitars that he's built for me. Another one he's still got going, and just amazing stuff. Since the full reviews are there, I'm just putting up this quick reminder. Right here's one, of course, I had done off of a Dean Cadillac style of guitar that I never thought was quite right for me. So I, went with the headstock of an Explorer, kinda. You'll see the Anderson SG1 Custom. That's a Scott Grove 1 with the locking. Look at, you won't see quality like this anywhere. Yeah, the bird's eye maple. Look at them spurzels. Okay, I'm just going to show you these guitars real quick. Okay, just amazing. And yes, I'm Bolt-On freak. If you want them any other way, he'll do them, of course. He's no stranger to making every guitar in the world and all those that do not exist, which will be the next one I show you. Look at the inlay on this ebony. The groovy thing, all hand done. Yes, of course, the roller nut. It has to be there. And I made sure that David learned how to install a LSR roller nut for all the guitars that he built me and is building. Okay, my ever-present 3 silver lace sensor pickups. No knobs. It's a great big kill switch. Okay, and on and off switch for each pickup. That's it for me. Great places to put your output jacks. No, they are not input jacks. That's an output jack on your guitar, people. It goes out of your guitar into your pedals or into your amplifier. So that is not an input jack. Get that out of your head for the rest of your life. But look at that. Amazing. This is extremely purple. It looks blue in the monitor. Yes, that is metallic. You can't believe how purple this thing is. It's nowhere near blue. Okay? But you know how cameras are. And no, that's not weird stuff. That is all the glitter inside this thing. Even the binding is gold glitter. Matching. Just amazing flipping guitar. Look at this. Again, I always loved the Dean Cadillac looking thing, but it was always set up for the rock and roll players, so it was not my thing. So that's my great Strat looking thing, and carved top. Did you see the carving? Real quick. Everything just like PRS. So where there would be knobs. So anyway, there's a control. It's recessed. Okay, even the bridge. That's the main thing. So I did not want that 4-degree pitch that a Les Paul or a Dean has. I wanted a straight neck put on there just like a Strat or a Telly. So he countersunk and angled that bridge. Look at that. So that you do not have to have your neck going backwards like the Les Pauls do, or the Deans, or the everything else. It's just not natural. Okay, now the other one I have on, this is a flippin' amazing. Okay, this here's the 32 model. He and I both came up with this idea. Okay, you'll see that this here has 5 pickups in it. Yes, 5 pickups. Okay, and I'll get to that in a second. That's gold leaf, real gold, folks. You know how high gold is these days? That's the Groovy 32. I'll tell you about the 32 in a second. Even the gold tuners. I'll unlock some of this real quick. Just show the guitar and just kind of take you through it in a second. But I just don't want you to forget about David, for anybody who has. That's how the strings go through the body right there. For that bridge. Now that's a bridge, folks. Okay, so again, me and the bolt-ons, and we did the little Paul Stanley star inlays this time. Roller nut. Height compensated tuners, no need for string trees, blah blah blah, just the best of everything. Styled after one of the series of the Ibanez Destroyers from about '83 that did a lot of graphics like this. again. Now we went ahead and went with a volume and a tone knob on this particular guitar. Okay, we needed to do something because we were utilizing all kinds of different ohm values coming out of this thing, because yes, 5 pickups, 2 humbuckers, and 3 single coils. Okay, 22 fret neck, and we thought this out for a long time and came up with it. But anyway, the reason it's called, again, this is just a review for some, but for other friends of mine who have just joined up on the channel, go back and look at these Anderson guitars. The 32 has come in a few different designs. Mine was just one of them along the way. So I got mine and everybody's got theirs, but check it out. There's no coil splitting, coil tapping, coil anything. That is a single coil. That is a humbucker. Okay? You've probably thought about this, or maybe you haven't. But there's no way to get a perfect single coil sound unless you use a perfect single coil, which is what the lace sensors are. No way to get a perfect humbucker sound unless you're using a humbucker. So there's your, what do we got in here today? The Duncan, I'm sure. Right there. And then you got another single coil. Then another single coil where it needs to be to still sound like a Strat Metelli. And then right by the bridge, another humbucker. You got a hot rail and a cool rail. Duncan in here. Every now and then I go back and forth between DiMarzios and these. Depends on what mood I'm in. They're easily poppable in, poppable out. Okay, here's your mission control right here. The 32 means you have 3 single coils, 2 humbuckers. 32. That easy. Same with your switching. You have 3 switches right here, on and off. 1 for each single coil pickup. Then 1 for each humbucker. So you can have any combination of all that. It is unlimited. So you can have 2 single coils on here, make it sound like a Telly. These 2 make it sound like a Strat in the 2 position. These 2 a Strat in the 4 position. All 3 like a Strat that you can't get. A Strat here, a Strat here, a Strat here, a Telly there, and everywhere. You have like a Les Paul, 2 humbuckers. 1 humbucker back here, 1 humbucker here, or have that single coil and that humbucker and this single coil, or that humbucker and that single coil and this single coil, and nothing here, but you get the idea. You can have unlimited combinations. And check this out, because you have these big old bodies, Explorer looking things, you can't see it, there you go. There's the output jack on the back of the guitar. Why? Because we're flipping brilliant and came up with this whole design. And I always buy a customized strap for every guitar that I buy. It's just what I do. If you're going to spend the money for a quality custom-made guitar, you might as well give it a perfect strap. So yes, I have a strap on. Again, this is David Anderson, not the regular Anderson guitar people. They can't make guitars like this. They just can't, trust me. And they just won't. Okay, here's 2 single coils. These 2 just... all 3 single coils. I'm just going everything clean with that. These 2 single coils. I'll turn everything off. Bridge humbucker. Neck humbucker by itself. Okay, now I'm going to go into some interesting stuff. Let's go to a neck single coil and a bridge humbucker. Now I'm going to add in a single coil right next to that single coil, or right next to that humbucker. So I've got humbucker, single coil, and then a single coil here. Now I'm going to add in this humbucker. So now we'll have this single coil, this humbucker, this single coil, this humbucker. So 4 pickups now. Add in the last one, so now all 5 pickups are on. Now take away all the single coils, so we have just 2 humbuckers. Okay, so it goes on and on forever. So you know what it is. You've got a Strat, you've got a Telly, you've got a Les Paul, you've got every guitar that has never been made, all in one guitar right here. So this is the Anderson 32 model. Okay, and mine just happens to be the Groovy 32 because that's what I wanted. So you pay for it, you dream it, you want it, you wish it, you love it, you get it. So for anybody that has forgot about David Anderson, shame the hell on you, okay? Especially these 32s or anything you can dream of. Here it is. The unimaginable imagined. You can even put another humbucker in the middle with that one. There's plenty around. So you could have 6 pickups in here just like Nigel Tufnell does. Okay? His were just actually, what, 3 or 4 humbuckers, I think. I think he had any splitting. But yes, individual pickups that will actually fit there. So yeah, you got room for 6 of them. Okay? You might have room for 7. You never know. Again, so just give David Anderson a shout with any guitar that you can dream up. And I just didn't want you to forget about just how absolutely groovy these things are. If you haven't checked it, there you go. It's an Anderson custom, and check out these tuners. These are just amazing little things. Like I said, anything you want. I wanted the zebra thing, I got it. So once again, Mr. David Anderson, not the other guy that I have no interest in. Again, get a real guitar. Okay, you can get these for 1/3 of the price of the other Anderson guy, Tom. Okay, so there you go. Amazing. Double amazing. He's got Mr. Triple Amazing still on the bench over there, which I have to get a hold of him about. My 7-string Flying V, bright yellow with bumblebee stripes. Okay, so just wanted to reintroduce you guys to these. Go on my channel here on YouTube. Again, just put Scott Grove Anderson, and you could check out the hour-long or however long videos I did. I took the purple one outside so you could get it, actually see it purple, so it's actually Prince or Donny Osmond sock purple. Boy, I'm old. I remember Donny Osmond's sock color. Okay. I'll give anybody $100 that can guess the print that's on my boxers right now. No, it's not Donny Osmond or Prince or those two together. It might be Marie with, what was her name? That was with Prince. Help me out, kids. Apollonia. Remember that? From Purple Rain? If you remember that lady from Purple Rain, yeah, the Folco family from the Pink guitar. If you remember the Pink guitar up there, the big Bender Distortocaster looking thing, that's who the kids just got signed by as their talent agent. So cool beans. Again, David Anderson, have your dreams come true, kids. Go check out the videos. Monster stuff. I'll shut up. Bye.